I was in Vienna for Mozart's 500th death anniversary, and I listened to the Austrian orchestra perform his best pieces, right, at the Orangerie. And I was moved until Brian Imanuel, also known as Rich Chigga, dropped Hot Fire on YouTube late February one day. Now that video is amazing. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm really excited to cover Rich Chigga. I think he is the next wave of rap music. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I do really love his music.
Not that much.
Let's take a look at the video for a second, because I want you guys to figure it out for yourselves.
12 in the morning, pop shells for a living and berry gon' smell blood trail every minute. Rogue wave and you niggas no fair. When I hit them, every time I see it big, I don't hesitate to kill them. Ain't nobody give a fuck about a rule. Either get diplomas of a tool. I'm a cool with my youngest no boo. When I spring in this cage, you fuckers fuck a gang affiliated with nothing but my name. Man, I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking pole. I'ma pull up with that stick and hit your motherfucking door. Man, I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking pole. I'ma pull up with that stick and hit your motherfucking door. Yeah, people be starving and people be killing for food with that crack and that spoon. But the wish motherfuckers, they stay eating good, dropping waste, living good. Holding stick glocks, but you been a bitch, suck a thick cock, fuck a grip, walk, hit a strip like in Bangkok. Never ever see me ever trip, but I live bright. See me on the TV screaming, bitch, you a damn fraud. And you don't wanna fuck with a chigga like me. When I pull up in the Maserati, better duck for your brain splatter on the concrete. I'ma hit you with that 4-5 bullet, hit your neck, run the bow tie, looking like a thriller film, bitch. I'ma go right back with the clip, and I know you be shaking. Don't test me or I'ma just click it.
All right. So, Hassan, tell us more about this young man.
How can you not appreciate that?
I haven't said my opinion yet. I'm just curious, what moved you to want to speak about it with our audience today? What in particular occurred where you were like, now is the moment, now is the time, now is his time?
What a great segue into the next point of the story. Okay, so the Daily Dot did an article covering Rich Chigga after a video surfaced of a bunch of rappers reacting to this video that you just saw. That's Shtick is the name of the song. And unsurprisingly, they all fucking loved it because this is really good. And the way and you might be confused right now thinking like, okay, so what's the problem? Because I'm of that school of thought as well, because I loved this song. As soon as I heard it, I was like, this is a jamboree. Like, how can I get this on my Spotify? Unfortunately, it's not on Spotify as of now.
Okay.
I check every day. But, and a lot of people I showed it to immediately were like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. You are forever banned from showing me music. I'm here being one of those people. And a bunch of people in the studio. No one liked it. And I still to this day can't understand it because it's really, really good. The beat is really good. The music video is really well produced as far as like, it's highlighting this crazy juxtaposition of like having an obviously very suburban, Asian dude with a fanny pack, wearing a pink polo t-shirt, like with a gun in his hand, acting like he's tough, like acting like he's hood.
But here's the thing.
It's awesome. It's obviously making a mockery of, like, it's taking a part of a culture and it's celebrating it because it obviously loves it because it's good. The product, the end product is very good. Because and no one that doesn't celebrate that culture would be able to put out something like that, right? But then it's also doing it in such a humorous way, obviously looking back, it's self-effacing way of looking back at himself and saying like, this is me, but I am not what I seem.
Well, I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I think the reason why I'm not particularly impressed is because he's not the first sort of viral rap star that got famous because of a sort of gimmicky video. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Slim Jesus, Drill Time. Like, we see these rappers all the time.
But that song, you bring up a really good point, because Slim Jesus, Drill Time is funny, it's interesting, but the quality of that product is nowhere near as good as this song. Like,
yeah, but that's the. I mean,
that's
in this day and age, so many people can have a good song. It's so easy to be a one-hit wonder and to pay top dollar to get a really well-produced track and to get a really awesome video. And it just, to me, that's not impressive. If this guy turns out a full album with an interesting story and an interesting and unique perspective, then yeah, I'll be impressed. But he's just one of many people that we see shared on World Star Hip Hop that it's like, oh, I didn't know this demographic would rap. Oh wow, guns, edgy. It's not anything super new. But the song, you're right, is very good.
Yeah.
I'll just, I'm gonna reserve my judgment until he releases more music.
Well, you
and
say that
we
because
kind of know.
On his Twitter, he just said that he was coming out with a new Hot Fire track, and
He
it already
probably
sounds
is watching this
awesome.
live, and he's like, Grace is skeptical. I better put out another track to get her on board, and
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm really
Brian
excited to
Imanuel.
see what the future has in store for Brian Imanuel, aka Rich Chigga. I
And
really think he's talented.
Right. I mean, and again, I'm saying that I'll just kind of wait to see if he is talented. This is a good song, a great video, but again, he's just not the first person that's come out with an amazing first song, and having a different take on rap is, to me, not something to necessarily exalt because so many people have done it.
You're like the Jeremy Lin hater, like in this instance.
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, like when Jeremy
You're
Lin
like
had his
Jeremy
moment.
Lin.
No, when Jeremy Lin had his moment of fame, like when
Yeah.
his moment of glory, when he just took over, and
I loved
everyone
Jeremy
wanted to
Lin.
be a part of Linsanity because it wasn't as edgy as Rich Chigga. Rich Chigga is having his Jeremy Lin moment, and I'm not saying that because they're both Asian, but yes, I am. And no, they are. They're both Asian, and they're having, like, they are doing something that's very different than what you would expect, and I love that. They're defying, like, cultural stereotypes in a very interesting way while showcasing extreme talent. And I love that. I love that, but most importantly, I love the song. And to me, when I see that, I'm like, there could be so much more. I want to always believe, whenever like a viral rap sensation comes out, I always want to believe there's going to be more that makes me feel as good as the first song.
And how often has that been the case?
Never. Like,
Yeah.
Trinidad James was, I think, one of the most disappointing. Like, I've never felt so disappointed as I did with Trinidad James. Because
Yeah.
when he first came out, and he dropped, what was it called? I can't even remember the name now. The gold all in my chain. Don't believe me, just
yeah.
one. Anyway, so that song was amazing. It was like genre defying. It was all over the radio out of nowhere. Trinidad James was launched into superstardom, and then he was never able to follow through with it.
But see, I think that that's sort of a symptom of people are looking for viral fame, and they want that sort of recognition, and they don't necessarily always want to put in the hard work before getting there. As far as like, okay, what is my brand? What is my music? What is my message? It's more about, okay, how can we get as many views as quickly as possible?
I know,
And
but we do that every day at Pop Trigger, and
Well,
it's
not
not
it- but I mean-
freaking easy.
I
is what I'm
mean, with
saying.
regards to rap, though, like Trinidad James, I think is a really, really good example of someone who had a really good song and had a really and put that out there, but there wasn't necessarily the grind beforehand about what happens next, what's the next move. So I think that's what you want to see from Rich Chigga, since you're such a fan, that hopefully he's put in that work and the thought process to translate this into a career and not just
I believe in
a
him.
viral moment.
I believe in him. I believe in Brian Imanuel. If you look at his Twitter, you'll realize like this dude is like a walking internet meme. But he's aware of it, and this is his brand. This is what he's created
great.
for himself.
Good
and I
for
really
him.
like that. I like that. It's just, this is the world we live in nowadays, where if you don't have a very pretty acute understanding of how the internet operates and like really brand yourself early on, and Brian Imanuel 100% has done that, you can't be successful. Look at Taylor Swift. She's done it in a different way.
Yeah. That's a whole different topic about branding yourself. But yes, I hear you.
He's a smart kid. All right, anyway. That's how I feel about it. I really, really want to know what you guys feel about Rich Chigga. Definitely go check out the full video. And also, we'll put another link in the description below for the other video of the rappers reacting to it, where you'll get to see Designer and Ghostface Killah actually rocking out to this song, because they genuinely appreciate good quality music, regardless of the color of your skin or what ethnicity you might be. I'm Sam Pikers, this is Grace Baldridge, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.